up? It's your boy Slump Thug, the boss of the Boss Hog Outlaws on MV Remix. Cheer.
www.mvremix.com.
How's it going?
Alright, what's up with you?
Cool, cool. So let's get right into this. How did you start making mixtapes in school? What brought that about?
It was like a little party they throw in a little neighborhood. Like I followed little local high schools out here in Houston on the north side at the All Star. You know, we used to go up there every week and just party kind of and do that type of thing. And I used to be in there and just playing with it, you know, like freestyling on that type of stuff just to get the crowd, you know, crunk or whatever, you know, and kind of represent my neighborhood and my school and stuff like that. So that's what it was about. And when they started, you know, when the DJ heard that, he was doing mixtapes, so I started doing them with him, and it was a rap after that.
Nice, nice. Now, I've always somewhat understood tattoos and piercings, but I've never really got the teeth jewelry. Can you explain the reasoning behind the diamonds?
The diamonds, you know, it's just a style down here in Texas, you know, man. It's a lot of people do it down here, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody got the grills and stuff like that. It's like, I guess it's a down south thing. First it was the gold teeth, then, you know, it was the little diamonds, and now it's just the big diamonds, you know. And it's just culture down here. It's just what people do.
Yeah. Now, you're obviously a very determined and successful entrepreneur. Who or what helped mold your work ethic? Who inspired you to be the way you are?
You know, just seeing a lot of other rappers do it, like people like Scarface, Snoop Dogg, you know what I'm saying, like that. Seeing people come up and you know, Lil J, who on Rap-A-Lot Records, and seeing how they came, you know, especially like a Lil J, and, you know, seeing how he living out here. When he come around, this dude got, you know, Bentley, Phantoms, and every other car you could name, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I wanted to live like that, so, you know, it's like, if I be an artist, that'll be kind of cut myself short on some checks, you know what I'm saying? And in Houston, there was a lot of independent ventures going on out here. You know, a lot of rappers doing independent work. So, you know, it was like a common thing out here. And I just wanted to be like the youngest dude who holding his own company down. And, you know, I didn't want to just be an artist, because then that would mean I would be cutting, you know, making a check, you know, making my check shorter. So I just wanted to do all the work myself.
Cool, cool. Now, there's already bootlegs of already platinum floating around the internet. Apart from ethically speaking, why would you advise fans to purchase a retail version of your album over other rappers?
Because, you know, the bootleg version, first of all, it wasn't the whole album. It was just, it had a few songs, and I ain't gonna lie, that was just out for the album. But at the same time, a lot of the records, they were just songs that were just recorded, you know what I'm saying? And they just put them together, kind of. And not to mention, we gonna have, I'm gonna record at least, I'm gonna put at least 10 more new songs on that record. You know what I'm saying? So, and they don't have the record with me and Snoop. They don't have the one with me and Scarface, you know. They just got a little few records I had did by myself, you know.
Yeah, yeah. How was it working with a major in terms of your creative process? Did you have anyone to answer to, or?
What you say?
Basically, how is it working with a major because of the creative process? With independent stuff, you're the boss. But with a major, did you have anyone you had to talk to about certain decisions?
Well, over at Geffen and Star Trek, you know, they really let me carry on my little legacy. They let me do what I was doing and basically just plug into what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? Since I was successful on my own, they kind of give me the call, you know, and let me kind of do whatever I want to do. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to a lot of stuff. Now, you know, I really haven't ran into no situations where we really bumped heads and really couldn't sit down and just talk about it and come up with something, you know, a good idea or something. You saying as far as the studio work too?
Yeah, yeah.
And the studio is like Pharrell, you know, same thing with him. You know, he basically, we kind of sit down and kind of pick ideas from each other on work, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, when it comes down to it, we always seem to agree on it. You know, it's like we got some songs where he'll have a hook or whatever and he'll be saying it a certain different way. And I just, you know, give it that Texas touch kind of and just do enough to it to where I feel comfortable with it, you know?
Nice, nice. What inspired the Change Clothes remix with Jay-Z, and how did that come about?
It was just a record, you know what I'm saying? You know, Pharrell brought it to my attention and just, you know, he brought it about and was like, hey, let's do it like this, you know, to go and put it together. You know, he just gave me the track. And, you know what I'm saying? It was a rap. After I heard it. I heard the track and Jay on it. It was a rap.
Cool. There have been suggestions and remarks that you make some references to 50 within that track, and there are some people that have been saying that it's more than just a lyric, that maybe it's something aimed at him. Is there any truth to that, or?
Aimed at Jay-Z?
Well, within the track on Change Clothes, you make various references to 50, like you're not hearing 50 anymore, and you're the next kid to come up. Is that aimed at 50 Cent, or is it just hearsay?
Nah, it's hearsay. Me and 50 Cent cool. Matter of fact, I was kicking it with 50 Cent in New York about a week ago, but I definitely look up to 50 Cent and Jay-Z and, you know, people who do work. But that's not true. It's hearsay, you know.
Cool. Now, you've got the title of your album as Already Platinum, and you seem very confident. What inspires your confidence? Because Lil Flip did really well with Game Over, but he moved just over platinum because of the fact he had a double CD. What is it that makes you so confident that Already Platinum will be?
When I say Already Platinum, it ain't really saying that I'm going to sell 1 million records. It's saying 1 million records been sold independently and underground. Like, I've been holding shit down for years before the major deal came about, and I'm far from being a new artist. Basically, all I'm saying is that I'm living that Already Platinum life down here in Texas. You know what I'm saying? That's what that's about.
Okay. Will you be bringing a Boss Hog Outlaws to a major label, or will you keep that side of your business on the independent level?
I'm gonna still keep independent, you know, work coming out, you know, each year. Like Boys in Blue, I have a group called Boys in Blue, and my Screwed and Chop version of my album is gonna be put out independent. It's a lot of stuff that they allowed me to do, and that was part of the negotiation of me signing, because it wasn't like I just was like, hey, please sign me, you know what I'm saying? I came to, you know, when we came together and I sat down with Interscope Geffen, I had stuff that I had to make sure that they had was gonna let me do as far as the independent work, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They had to allow me to do my independent work for me to even do it.
Cool. Now, from what was on the bootleg, there wasn't as thick of a Houston funk feel. It was more Neptunes-esque, which sounds good. But I'm wondering if the retail will have more of a mixture of the two, or whether it'll be more Neptunes-esque.
It'll be both, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that was a few of the Neptune songs, like that's what they got a majority of, like a few Neptune songs, and, you know, one or two from jazzy. But the final one is gonna be well rounded. Like I say, I got some with Faith, which he produced, you know what I'm saying? And then I also have stuff I did one with Snoop, and I got some more local producers on my record, like Mr. Lee produced some of my records. And none of those, they had a few of them on the bootleg, but none of those was really gonna be on the record except the 3 Kings. And you know what I'm saying? Me and him have other songs that we got together that's way harder than that.
Nice. Now have fun with this one. A la Fight Club. If you could fight any celebrity, who would you fight?
If I can fight any celebrity?
Yeah.
I don't know who I want to fight with, man. You know, I ain't got the problem with nobody, but, you know, shit, let me think. A celebrity, who would I fight?
I've had everyone from Arnold Schwarzenegger to Gary Coleman to George Bush.
Yeah, Bush. That's who I want to fight, Bush.
Outside of hip-hop, which artists are you feeling?
Huh?
Outside of the hip-hop genre, which artists are you feeling?
Artists?
Yeah.
The Southern, without the Southern?
Oh, well, outside of the hip-hop genre, so, you know, singers or other types of music.
Other type of music, let me see, there's a lot of different artists. Like, I listen to everything. Like, as far as rock and roll, it'll probably be like a Linkin Park or something like that, you know what I'm saying?
Cool. Are there any guest appearances or collaborations aside from the album that we've got to look forward to from you?
Are there any guest appearances, what?
Any guest appearances, like have you been featuring on anyone's album that's yet to come out, or have you been doing, you know, tracks for soundtracks, that sort of thing?
No, I ain't really been doing a lot of that. You know, I kind of stay to myself on a lot of things. But, you know, my door's open. Like, I'll probably be doing something with T.I. on his record. You know, that's about it, though.
Nice.
I don't really just do a lot of records with a lot of, you know, different artists or whatever. But, you know, I'm cool with it. I just ain't been doing it lately. I've been focused on my project.
Cool. Do you have any last last words to your fans or potential fans that are going to be reading this?
Yes, y'all ain't heard. If you heard the bootleg, you ain't heard the whole motherfucker. But I'm glad you got a little taste of it, so you know we ain't gonna be on no bullshit. But make sure y'all pick up the record when it come out. It's gonna be crazier than that shit. All right.